going on, gamblers, degens, and everybody else in between? This is the Gamblers Anonymous podcast, GAP, GAP for short, because we're closing the gap between you and the bookies. What's up, everyone? I'm your host, JG. It's roughly 2 p.m. here in Winnipeg. You might be wondering, why are you coming to us so late with this? Well, man, happy Diwali to everyone. Happy Diwali, because those fireworks were going off crazy last night. And all I had was a dog going because she was scared the hell out of those fireworks. So happy Diwali to everyone. What are you gonna do? Enjoy the holiday. But we're here with those locks. And what do we do? What the fuck did we do last week? Let me tell you. 3-0 on our locks. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the to the moon. But let's get into those locks. Let's get into those recaps. Detroit Lions at minus 11.5, minus 110. What the fuck did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Good teams win. Great teams cover. Elite teams do both. And you all know what happened? On my way to go get some pizzas from Domino's, it's 14-14. 10 minutes, maybe a 5-minute drive. Boom, 28-14. What the fuck just happened? And we ain't look back. Sonic and Knuckles in the backfield tore them a new a-hole. Watching my language. Nope. Tore them a new asshole. Yes, sir. I think Jared Goff, 3 touchdowns, 8 for 11, 9 for 12, whatever it was. I don't even think he put up 100 yards. That's insane. I told you those Titans weren't good. Will Levis, Mason Rudolph, don't matter. I told you. I told you it didn't matter. I knew the Lions were going to do it, and they did. And we ate up on that one. The next lock I gave you guys, Colts versus Texans. Colts at +5, minus 110. And that came in by the grace of God. Holy hell. Anthony Richardson, AR-15, man, you are not ready to be a starting QB. You gave me heart palpitations last week. Heart palpitations. But now he's benched for Joe Flacco. It doesn't matter. We got what we wanted. They covered the +5, and we ain't looking back. And the last one I gave you guys, Kyle Pitts, over 42.5 receiving yards, minus 110. His first catch of the game went 36 to the house. And at that point, I was like, damn, this is going to come in. It was National Tight Ends Day 2. I didn't even know it, but hallelujah, it came in. I think he ended the game with 4 receptions, 91 yards, 2 tutties. I think his second catch was a 42-yard touchdown to the house. And all we saw was the money signs in the eyes. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, to the moon did not come. Saints money line +270. Nope. Spencer Rattler, nope. You're not him. We needed Derek Carr. I was hoping he was playing, but no, he did not come through for us. Seahawks money line. Oh, don't even get me started. Did not enjoy watching that game. Connor Williams, you costed us 2 possessions, two scores right there. What the fuck were you doing, man? And then Commanders +125. That came in by the grace of God. The Hail Mary of all Hail Marys. Jaden Daniels throws one up. Boom. What a catch to Noah Brown, just sitting there in the end zone. Thank you very much. Too bad we couldn't get the to the moon. But that was it for last week. We went 3-0. Pretty fucking good. Feels good to be back. So let's get into this episode 77 locks. And we're going to continue it. We got money line, maybe an over-under point spread, and one player prop lock. And let's just get into it. Miami Dolphins at Buffalo Bills. I have the Buffalo Bills -6. minus 110. Now, I know, divisional game, it's going to be close. Dolphins second week back with Tua. But let me tell you something. The Bills with Josh Allen at quarterback own the Dolphins. Josh Allen has an 11-2 record against the Fins. And now the Fins are coming to Buffalo. Guess what that record becomes? 6-0 at home. He's never lost to these guys at home. And I don't expect it to start now. But JG, the spread is at 6. How many times has he covered that spread? Well, thanks for asking, man. He's covered it 5 or 6 times at home, and only once he hasn't been able to cover the 6. He owns them. 18 touchdowns to 2 interceptions in those games. But Tua's back, and he's going to ball out. Fuck no, he won't. 4 games played in Buffalo, all losses, with only 4 touchdowns thrown. He actually has more interceptions with 5 than he does touchdowns. Miami is a 1-9. What the hell? Miami is 1-9 against the spread in their last 10. Buffalo is 6-4, and they're 6-4 in those head-to-head. And there's a chance of rain in Buffalo this week. Well, the Bills proved me wrong last week in Seattle, and I am a full believer in them now. They can play in rain, shine, sun, don't matter. They're going to come and play. Not to mention Buffalo has a top 5 offense, putting up 28.8 points a game, and the sixth best defense, allowing 18.3 points a game. And they've only actually allowed 13.3 in their last 3. Miami's D, middle of the pack, allowing 22.4 points a game, but man, their offense this year, albeit mostly without Tua, but come on, they're still the worst in the league, averaging 13.3 points a game. End of the day, I gotta see the Dolphins go into Buffalo and beat them or cover the 6, and I don't think I'm gonna see it this week. So easy enough, we're taking Bills -6, -10. Lock it in. Lock number 2, Chargers at Browns. I got the Chargers on the money line, -115. The only thing I'm really scared about this game is if Jameis Winston, if he gives one of those speeches, those immaculate speeches that he's going to give these Browns more power than what they are. I don't see it happening, though. But let's get to it. In all seriousness, the Chargers team has quietly been playing good football all year, especially their defense, and that's Jim Harbaugh's mantra. Run the ball and play good defense. This defense is one of the best in the league. They allow the least amount of points, averaging 13 against them a game. Their third down conversion rate is top 5 in the league. Their red zone percentage is top 5, and they limit teams to a league best 1.3 touchdowns a game. This defense is what makes this team great. Mix that in with they run the ball about 30 times a game, which means they control the ball more than the other team. They rank top 5 in possession time, and they just play a boring game of football where if you fall behind to them, you're going to need a big play to make it interesting, and I just don't see that happening. Teams just don't do it against them because they don't let it happen. Cleveland, on the other hand, is the worst team in the league at third down conversions, literally the worst, 32 of 32, second worst in yards per game, and now they face a top 10 defense in yards against. Come on now. And they have the worst yards per play. Mix that in with Chargers are a top 5 team in creating turnovers, and Browns are bottom 10 in creating turnovers. You don't believe me? They've only caused 1 interception all year, and Justin Herbert has only thrown 1 interception this year. So plain and simple, man, I don't see this game happening for the Browns. Even they're at home, they got momentum with Jameis. A comeback win against the Ravens, last-minute play to Cedric Tillman. I don't see that happening here. Chargers are also a 7-2 against the Browns in their last 9, and Justin Herbert has a perfect 2-0 record against them. He's thrown for 4 touchdowns in one of those games. He's balled out. And if there might be a chance of rain in Cleveland, Ohio, as much as I like Jameis, I'm putting my money on Herbie the Love Bug. So let's go ahead and take Chargers money line -115. Lock it in. And my final lock, my player prop lock, we're going to Rams at Seattle. I got Cooper Kupp over 5.5 receptions -150. Now, I really hope this doesn't happen because you all know I'm a Hawks fan. But, man, this guy fucks us up each time he comes to Seattle. Besides his rookie year, every game he's played in Seattle, he's put up at least 6 catches. He's gone for 2 catches, 21 yards. That was his rookie year. But then he's gone nuclear on us. 6 catches for 90, 9 catches for 117, 8 catches for 66, and 9 catches for 136. And the other games he was just injured for, but I can assure you he would have fucked this up. And the last time the Rams came to town, they had 2 receivers go over 5.5 catches. Now, in 5 of 8 games this year, Seahawks have allowed at least 1 receiver to get at least 6 catches. And now you got to take away the Patriots game because they only targeted the receivers 5 times that game. Take away the Dolphins game because they had Skylar Thompson as their QB, and he's a bum. He's even worse than Tua. So that means 5 of 6 games, the Seahawks have allowed receivers to go over 6 catches. I mean, damn. I think two receivers on the Giants this year went over 6 catches, Wandell and Neighbors. But come on now, the Seahawks. I really hope you shut them down, but I don't think they will. I don't really want to talk about this anymore. So Cooper Kupp over 5.5 receptions, minus 150. Now let's go to the moon. Patriots money line, plus 140. Drake May is cleared to play. And when it comes down to it, take away the spread. Don't even look at that. Patriots are a better team than the Titans. I don't know how the Titans are favored this game. Maybe they're at home. That's why. But I'm going to take the Patriots under Gerard Mayo, Drake May. I really like Drake May. I think he's going to become a superstar in this league. And if we're basing on QB, both defenses are good. But if we're going on QB play, I'm taking Drake May over the Titans QBs all day. Like, come on. Fail for Shadur. Whatever you want. Tank for Shadur. Just get yourself a QB, man. Neither of your QBs are him. Next, I got Giants money line plus 175. I'm telling you now, Danny Dimes, he has a good record against the Commanders. I was about to say Redskins. Don't cancel me. The Commanders. He's 5-2-1. If you actually want to take them on the spread this week, I want to be against that too. Taking them at plus 4. But the second week these guys played of the year, Giants should have won if their kicker didn't get injured. They got a kicker now. Commanders shouldn't have won last week. They got Hail Mary. They got bailed out. I just think Giants at home, MetLife, they're going to upset them here. And finally, Colts money line, plus 205. Joe Flacco, the Italian underdog kid. Put him in a QB. He's going to run Shane Steichen's offense better. And even if you look at the last 5 matchups between these teams, Colts are 4-1 against the Vikings. And I just really like them here at plus 205. I think you can't go wrong. It's a Sunday night game. The Sam Darnold got it in his bucket. I don't know. We're going to find out. But when you put that all together, that comes to plus 1,913. Throw 25 on it. That gets you $527 and some change. So that's it for this week's episode. The YouTube, I found a new video editing process. I'm going to try and play with it. I'm recording myself. I'm going to get it up. But I'll probably just put the screenshot of our logo. Till next week. Actually, I might come with y'all hockey next week because I'm laid off and I got nothing better to do besides giving y'all locks. So till then, gamble at your own risk and peace.